Here it is, one of the greatest video games of all time in the history of video games of all time. It's Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and it's absolutely amazing. I bought this game brand new in 1997, within a few days of it coming out, and I want to say I purchased it at the same time as Final Fantasy VII. Does that sound right? I definitely got both games within a very short time period of each other. And this game resulted in me not touching Final Fantasy VII for a long time because it's amazing. This is just such a good game. I like it better, man. I'm gonna go ahead and say it to you. I'd say that those are probably both 10 out of 10 games, but I like this game better. This is truly one of my favorite games ever, whereas Final Fantasy VII wouldn't even probably clear my top 50 or something. There's that many really, really good games in the world, and you know I'm not a JRPG dude either. But I had a great time playing through that game. What a what an amazing time in game history this was. Not going to do any tricks, not going to use any codes, not going to play as Richter or anything weird. I'm just going to do a normal playthrough. You know how it goes. This version of the game does not have or need any analog control support. Notice they say this version of the game. There is a PSP version as well, which is the one included in Castlevania Requiem, which I believe is the version that I streamed before. And that one has a slightly different presentation. This game is somewhat letterboxed. It is kind of widescreen, but it was meant to be played on a 4:3 television, so it's kind of letterboxed. The PSP version expands that out, so it's a wider perspective, sort of, but it's the same shit on the screen. So they're formatted a little differently. And possibly more importantly, depending on what's important to you, the PSP version has completely re-recorded audio. So this game has kind of famously bad dialogue, which is kind of also hilarious. People kind of love it too. Like I know I do. How do you do a backflip? I know we can do one. I just don't remember how. Can't slide uphill. You know, you only start the game playing as Richter. You play as Alucard for the most part in this game. Now this version of the game also, I'm sorry, there's actually 3 versions of the game. There's also a Sega Saturn version, which has slightly more content than the PS2 or PS1 and PSP version of the game. The Sega Saturn version, therefore, should be the best one, but it's absolutely not. It has a bunch of slowdown. The resolution scaling is ugly, uglier than even what you're seeing right now. So it's a mess. It's got no transparency effects, and for the most part, so it just has like tons of like mesh dither type stuff all over the screen all the time. This game was clearly made for PlayStation and, you know, roughly ported to the Saturn.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
I probably won't do well in this fight, and I think it does affect your starting stats, but it shouldn't matter that much.
I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Oh shit. See, that's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. That's not how you do it. I'm gonna restart. I didn't realize I was this bad at it, and I'm sorry about that. Just a second here. God damn, I'm embarrassed by that. I mean, we've got to do better than that. We've got to get something going on. I just don't remember how to do the fight really. Hopefully we can skip a lot of what we just watched. I'm so sorry to have to do that. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll make a save state before the fight this time. I don't want to do that embarrassingly bad on it. None of those things are like what I would normally do though, so I don't know. Normally I just roll this stuff, which, I don't know. I'm mad about that. I really am. Please let me skip this. Please, please, please. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry about this. I mean, you can't lose the fight, spoiler, but if you do really bad at it, I think it gives you like a low luck rating, which means that like getting the Chrysogram and stuff would be nearly impossible, which I'm probably going to do. I'm probably going to show you the easy way to beat the hell out of this game. There is a luck cheat code for the save name that I could use too, which would give me 99 luck and make that very easy to do. Oops, that's how you do that. There we go. That's how you do that. That's what I was trying to remember. Down, up, jump.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm
This
once
cannot be
again
skipped,
given
I'm sorry.
flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
I'm gonna go ahead and save state it so I don't have to go through this shit again in case things go sideways on us. Oh, and if you hear any loud popping in the background, it's near 4th of July in the US, so a lot of people are shooting fireworks.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Don't want that. I don't think. I'm gonna do true power this time. Oh, a little early, didn't I? Oh shit, you bitch. There we go. At least I survived without dying and having to have Maria come out and help me or anything. So I think that went okay. The real reason, though, why I'm playing this game is because I've never played any of the other Castlevania, Metroidvania style games that come after this. The 6 games that come after this that I know of. Maybe 7. There might be a 3DS one. I'm not going to mess with 3DS emulation. I'm probably not going to do that. Probably. But I do have both of those packs now that have the one that has the 3 GBA Metroidvanias, and I have the one that has the 3 Nintendo DS Metroidvanias. And I'd like to play through all that shit. Eventually. So I'm going to play this, and I'm going to play some more short form games after this, and then I'm going to do Circle of the Moon. And I'm going to keep on rocking on that for a while until I feel it's time to go back to Borderlands again, which will be a few months out. This is just so epic. This game blew my mind when I played it. You can warp that with the D-pad. This game doesn't have a whole lot of load time in it either. It just has some. This music is just classic. Some of the spookier Castlevania music. This game has some real spooky stuff in it later on. Some of the later music gets pretty weird. Oh shit. There's a lower area here too, which has these classic monsters in it. Hammer them in. Spit at you. And there is a map, like Metroid. As soon as I saw the map in this game and started to feel the way it played, I was like, oh my god, this is like Super Metroid. That game fucking rules, but it's Castlevania, and I love Castlevania. This is going to be the greatest game ever. And my opinion never changed. Not the entire time I played it, Not when I immediately started replaying it right after beating it. It's never changed. It's just as great as it sounds like it is.
Ah, Alucard. What is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
Still be fair, mortals. I'll not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
And this is where they take away all your gear. And now all I can do is punch. There's an equipment screen that shows the equipment that I don't have. The back button triangle. Okay, that's good to know. And of course you have to get all these movement options like double jump and being able to turn into a bat and stuff like that so you can access all the areas of this game. This part's a little tricky, I think. Actually, maybe you can just walk it. No, you can't just walk it. Let's get a shot. This secret can be accessed without having to be a bat or anything. I've done it. It's just really hard. There we go. Look at how crazy the animation is on Alucard in this game. What's amazing is that in the version of this game that Pigsy is developing for the Sega Genesis, the walk animation on Alucard is just as good. He just used a ton of memory to do it. But then he's not trying to like recreate the adventure Metroidvania aspect of this game. He's just making an action game that's themed as Castlevania Symphony of the Night. The music's really good. Engelbart's contributed to that. It seems really impressive. I just wish that they would make a full port of it. And honestly, I feel like the way that, and I know that this would not make use of Engelbart's great music or anything, but like it would be awesome if they did a port to the Sega CD, which could totally handle this game. And the only thing you'd really be losing is color. Actually, you know what? That crazy animation, he's probably reading that off the cartridge in real time. I don't know that there would be enough memory for all the monsters and animation and shit that you normally get in this. And it would be hard to break this game into smaller parts. So I think you'd have to sacrifice a whole lot of animation. But otherwise it could fully handle this game. So as long as you don't mind it looking a lot worse. No, I'm still punching stuff and I have no reason to. I've actually found some gear. That's a two-hander. And yet it still does less damage. This is one of the most frustrating parts, but it's absolutely worth it because the controls in this part are, I mean, this weapon sucks, is what I'm really trying to say. I gotta say, this is one of my least favorite parts of the early game. This is truly frustrating. I hate it. I want it to be over. I want it to be over as soon as possible. I'm actually almost losing my shit here already. Yeah, I'm losing my fucking shit. I can't handle this mentally. I'm gonna go ahead and save my game and we'll try it again. This is fucking god awful right here. This is an awful setup of shit that they put all together. I mean, it's a big secret. Like, getting this weapon is game changing, significantly game changing at this point of the game. So there's a reason why it's such a pain in the ass. It just blows. That's all. It fucking sucks. It's awful, awful, not fun part. Everybody's gonna die. Everybody on the level dead. Everybody died before I do my little project. Because I don't want any of you guys getting in the way anymore. I'm tired of this shit. Real tired of it. Come on now. I got lucky as shit there. Oh my god, I got lucky. Anyway, this weapon, even though it does 1 point less damage, is about 10,000 times more effective than what I was wielding. Oh, it also has way shorter range. But look at that. You just stab the absolute shit out of an enemy with it. I should save my game. I went through way too much hell to, like, lose this. There's kind of like 3 major weapon events in this game, and all the other weapons don't matter. 1, getting the Basilard right here. So the earliest part of the game, pretty easy. It'll pretty much get you through to the 2nd weapon event, which is quite a bit later, but not like crazy later. Once you get across the map and get it to the tower, then you get the Jewel Knuckles. Now, the Jewel Knuckles have even shorter range than this, but are way higher damage than almost any weapon in the game, and higher, like, faster. So the DPS is way, way better than basically everything that you'll ever get. You can take those straight to the end of the game if you want. But what you really want to do is swap that for the Chrysogram, or maybe the Yatsasuna, but I prefer the Chrysogram. And then from that point on, everything is incredibly easy. Like, we're talking like seconds to kill Dracula and stuff like that. The Chrysogram is a very insanely overpowered weapon. It has a really low drop chance, but there's a place where you can farm it pretty easily. So sometimes I get it on my first try. That's rare, though. I think I've gotten it on, well, maybe not my first try, but after just a few tries. But then there's been plenty of times where I've, like, literally done grinding for like half an hour plus and done it like hundreds of times or whatever. Luck is a factor, but also luck is a factor. the stat luck is a factor, but also like it's literally like randomized in some way where even that doesn't make as much difference as you'd wish. The secret requires I use a different weapon because you cannot strike the floor with a Basilard. And that's my first health upgrade. I probably know where every secret in this game is, but I probably won't hit every secret because I probably won't remember on the spot, you know what I mean? I'll get a lot of it. Play this game a lot, shouldn't be hard for me at all. Except for the, you know, frustrating bits here and there. There's one boss that I think is particularly awful if I don't get the Topaz Circlet or something. Again, I might have the Chrysogram by the time I get to him though, so that might be irrelevant. Chrysogram truly makes everything irrelevant. Fuck you. This is a sealed area that you just cannot enter at all. Magically sealed. If only something would open it. On the top of this is an axe, which I do not want. And now we've got our first boss. I mean, besides Dracula at the beginning. It's these assholes. that easy. Stuff up here. Number one. It's not accessible from there. There's like multiple paths here. I don't know what's what though. Here's the save room. Okay, so there's a top, middle save room, and then bottom. I think this leads to the cannon that was on the other side of the Bastillard. This is where you would normally get the Bastillard if you didn't do all the bullshit that I did earlier with the jumping off the elevator nonsense. Lowers my intelligence to wear sunglasses. But it gives you more magic, because it makes you cool. Or more defense or something, I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, it was a huge pain in the ass to find the regular Castlevania box art from the game that I originally purchased. I could find the Greatest Hits box art, which is the copy that I currently have. It has an ugly green stripe on it. I found tons of copies that had PlayStation across the bottom instead of on the side, which is not how like any of the boxes ever looked. I found a bunch of copies that had the word PlayStation cropped off the left, which I don't like. I want to see the original full box, the whole deal. I found a bunch of copies of the European and Japanese box, which have a superior box art, but it's not the one I remember from back in the day. So again, wrong. So there was this one image floating around. I've played a little bit of Circle of the Moon. I have owned that cartridge for a long time. Never really get that far on it. Every time I started, I just stopped for whatever reason. Not that I dislike the game, but it seems great, in fact. I mean, it's still a Metroidvania and Castlevania game. But I gotta say, moving around in this game is so much more fun than that shit. The big problem with Circle of the Moon is that you walk really slow. And then also, really early in the game, you unlock a dash, which means you always dash. Like, almost all your movement, you land on everything and you have to double tap, which is just stupid and weird. It just does not feel good to move around in that game compared to this, in my opinion. I'm thinking about doing Curse of Darkness at some point also. I've never played that game. I watched my friend Nick play through it mostly. It's the second of the 3D Castlevania games released on the, I thought I picked something up. Released on the PS2. The first one being Lament of Innocence, which I do not like very much. I used to own that one, but I wanted somebody never returned it. And I didn't really push for it because I don't really care about the game that much. Oh shit. And now we're going to a different area. Quick second here. Right, so we're going to head downwards here, which is not totally necessary. I mean, there's one item, but you don't need to go all the way down. It just loops back, but I'm going to go ahead and do that to complete out the map. And have it loop all the way back and unlock that path, I suppose. This is usually what I do when I get to this step of the game. I know probably a lot of people proceed straight to the clock tower. This is a bit of a walk, too, you'll see. This is a bit of a walk as well, though. The controls in this game are very sharp. It's much easier to control than a lot of the action games, which are kind of designed around stiff arcade-style platforming. And I know people are going to have mixed feelings about that, so, and probably Konami knew that as well, so there is that option to play as Richter instead, which does turn the game into an action game, and is hard as shit. It's definitely not the way the game is meant to be played, but it's in there. And that's what tells you the name of enemies, I believe. It's not a terribly important item, but it's a feature of the game that gets unlocked. That was a real threat. If you don't know what you're doing, he's pretty serious. No, thank you. I guess it actually does make this other very frustrating enemy right here a lot easier. The knife helps a lot, and knowing his pattern helps a lot. Yeah. There's a secret room directly under me, but I don't think there's any circumstance under which you can reach it without having power of wolf or something. Yeah, no, nothing you do is going to make any difference there. You have power of wolf and then like the wolf dash or whatever, and you dash to the right and like you'll hit it. You can see going to the right's barely any faster than going to the left. Either way, marching on through. Going to the left is probably easier. I don't even know. Don't even know, man. Don't need to do all that. Don't need to do any of that. I think I will take that axe now that I'm here. There's probably a bunch of shit that I can do with it as I go towards the clock tower. This isn't a speed run or anything, by the way. I'm not trying to show you like the most efficient way to play this game. I'm sure I'm doing terrible in that regard. This is just sticking around, you know, showing off some stuff in the game I like, and doing it in a way that makes it easy on myself too. And that's no small part of it. Have I explored both ways here? I don't think I have. Oh yeah, I guess I did because you have to. The other one just goes to the cannon. That's right. All right, easy peasy. Oh yeah, and sometimes you can get a Basilard off of a drop from these assholes anyway. So I have many of those now. I have like 3 or 4 of them probably. I could dual wield them, which would be fun. There's no advantage to it. Just 2 different buttons. I can mash them and do the same thing. I'm surprised it's only showing one other Basilord there. I swear I picked up 2 just now. I'm getting that Jewel Knuckles here in just a little while. We're probably only like 10 minutes of gameplay away from that. And you're going to be disturbed by how long I use it. It's the weapon you use for most of the game. It's like 5% of the game Basilard, 70% of the game Jewel Knuckles, 25% of the game Chrysogram, or something like that. It's a huge spread on the. I'll compare other weapons as I pick them up. If we find something that you think could possibly be better, I'll look at it and we'll see. But it's always going to be a DPS thing, where even if the number's higher, like I think the Jewel Sword shows a higher number for damage than the Jewel Knuckles. But the Jewel Sword's slow as shit. Like you can't attack things really fast with it at all. And then you'll see me like nuke like bosses like the Doppelganger and stuff with it. You'll see how crazy it is.
Wait a moment. You seem human, and yet, what do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Alucard.
Not the talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again, if you live that long. Farewell.
Let me, yeah, it's just like 1 pixel high enough to where even if you do a hook jump like that, you can't make it. Clock's pretty useful, but depends on what you're doing. Not useful here. Useful later when you need it to open it. That's how you open the right side of the clock tower. The left side opens on its own based on the time. It opens and closes, and the one on the right, like the clock, affects it. But either way, you would need to jump a little higher somehow to get over there. Maybe if you just jump like a second time somehow. This is another magically sealed door like the one we encountered before. Magically sealed. Same magic stone opens both. Easy peasy. See, that's the CD at the top. These are like load screens. Takes enough time to load to walk across the screen, so that's how they did it. Some weird stuff here. This is the clock tower, or not the clock tower, the tower. The watchtower? Is that what they call this? Wasn't paying attention. Look at this fucking building. The shield doesn't work against the axe, which is fun. Oh man, this is a lot of effort. Is this really worth it? Yeah, it's really worth it. That is absolutely fucking worth it. It's almost the most important thing. There we go. I guess I could have tried to do soul steal against them too. I should try to do that. You just have to wait here a while, right? Or do you have to hold down or up or something? No, you don't have to do anything. Oh yeah, you also get the mirror cuirass, which is cool. You could also escape this way if you could somehow get through this grate. Mist could pass. Anyway, time to use a hella better weapon. Look at that damage jump. The thing is it'll keep going up because it's based on some other stat, like your constitution or luck or something. So it just keeps going up as you play, and it always has a high damage compared to almost any weapon you'll ever find. Like it'll be like 50 later when I'm finding swords that are like 50. But then also on top of that, it has that just insane damage speed. Hell, its damage might be based on how much money you have. I don't even know. I don't know what. I've never seen it go down though, so maybe not. Now, this part sucks balls because you gotta get past this asshole. Oh no, it didn't respawn. Good. Good. That's almost crucial. There's this weird lookout part. Sometimes it'll show a ferryman and sometimes it doesn't, and I don't know what that means at all. I've never even seen any sort of explanation for what that shit is. I don't think anyone understands it except for Konami. The way this will go down is I'll probably keep streaming here for another, let's say, 2.5 more hours at the most. And then I'm going to take a break and eat stuff, do some other things, and then I'll probably be back on in the early evening for several more hours. My damage is just insane. Insane and off the chain. I think the next save is close, but I'm not 100% sure, so I'm just going to go back and save. Just for comparison, 14 compared to 26. I don't know if this is doable or not. Maybe not. I think that's something that's easy to do once you're a wolf. I'm about to be a wolf, so I'll just come back and do it for a second. Combat against those night guys gets easy once you've got these fucking knuckles on. Everything is easy. Library time. A lot of great stuff here, a lot of things to do. Got a lot of map covered now, as you can see. I'm still wearing hide, even though I've got mirror, which has a higher defense of 1, and also prevents stoning, so the Medusas can't get you. And that has a higher defense of 1 also, but doesn't have the bonus of against stoning, so I should definitely use the mirror. Zircon has no value to wear, it's just for selling, and I'm about to sell it. About to sell it in just a minute. I like this, the way it's done here too. This is like proper emulation with the dithering in the background. This looks so shitty without the dithering, like it just looks weird to me. And that's something you typically see on the PSP type versions of the game, or the Xbox 360 release, which just uses some very mediocre PlayStation emulation. And hardware rendering is what typically causes the dithering to not appear correct on PlayStation stuff. Oh man. Oh yeah, Magic Tone I think is what shows me enemies' health or something? I don't know what it shows. Oh, maybe this is where I can start saying the name. Did I not see it before? Hell, I don't remember. Yeah, that's right. The other one was where it started showing me damage. The damage numbers. So those are the two, like, UI unlocks.
It's been a long time, old one.
Oh, it's you, Master Alucard. What do you need?
I need your help.
Young Master, I cannot aid one who opposes the Master.
You won't go unrewarded.
Really? In that case, just tell me what you need.
Yeah, I can sell my Zircon.
Thank you.
At 3,000 gold.
I'm interested in this.
So you want to buy the Jewel of Open, that's what opens the magically sealed door.
Thank you.
Actually, I might want to buy the map and a library card as well. That's probably about it. There's a castle map, which is oddly priced at 103.
Thank you.
The magic swirls aren't necessary if you know the button movements and you do it. It'll show it in the menu anytime after you've done that once.
Thank you. Farewell for now.
That's my typical purchases when I'm here. I'll probably finish vertically exploring the clock tower, but I don't want to go into the area on the left. I don't want to go from the watchtower to the clock tower, is specifically what I don't want to do. So when I get to the top and I go to the left and I see that it's a different area, I'm not going to do that. Instead, we're going to go back to the second sealed door we saw, the one that was on that long path that led us to the watchtower. The first sealed door is useless, by the way, because it leads to a hall of spikes that you can't navigate. Unless you had some sort of armor that magically broke spikes or something. Hint, hint. I've already been up here, right? I've already done all that. Okay. Just want to make sure. By the way, it shows a good idea of what's missing here. Not all of it, though. It shows some of it. There's quite a bit more down at the bottom, actually. Like I think another area that goes down and tees out from there. There's also quite a bit more in the middle, above where the clock tower was, specifically to my left. There's like a whole map in there that you're not seeing. Actually, I don't even think I want to go to the magic sealed door yet. I think maybe I want to go all the way back to the alchemical lab and work my way up. Yeah, going left there. Oh, that's not an option though, is it? Not until I get the spike breaker armor? Like I said, yeah, okay. I thought I could do that. Am I wrong about that? We're about to unlock a teleporter, and that'll be a great opportunity to check that out. We'll just see what's behind the closed door. You know what? Maybe I think I'm wrong. Actually, I think that the alchemical lab, I think I can go left there through the sealed door, and that there's another different sealed door or area later with a bunch of spikes. I think I'm actually miscalculating there. We'll see. I'm going to go all the way up in this tower first, though, because I do think that there's like I want to say a heart power-up up there. Oh, and we'll want the wolf power and all the stuff we can get with it, so there's a few more things to do over here. These assholes with muskets. A bunch of dumb dicks. The elevator doesn't work. If only I could do something to fix that. Here's the teleporter to the first area. I'll do this real quick and come back. Because there's a heart here. This, of course, is the opening area of the game. Oh, and there's some full frontal male nudity in the form of statues. That's something you don't see every day in a video game. There's also, oh yeah, and I guess Yeah, nude statues were common in this game, which I think is part of its T rating in America. I'm not even shitting you. Like, it's not like the violent subject matter or anything, which is not graphically depicted in any way. But no, it's rated T mostly because it has some statue boobs. I wonder if they censored those up in the PSP remake too. I don't know. Oh, this is where you turn into a wolf, duh. Except for I didn't actually get the wolf power. Hang on, so I fucked something up here, obviously. It's clear that I've made mistakes. Oh wait, no, you have to open it to be able to get the wolf power, so you have to be able to open it without getting wolf power first. It feels like you need wolf power to get it, which is wild. Oh no, it's here. This is what you gotta do. I have no reason to take the elevator, I just want the thing. Fuck. So the wolf comes with a basic level of dash, which can be upgraded. Interesting. I'm like 99% sure this is what leads to the clock tower, and I don't want to do it. Yeah, we're not doing this. This is high level shit. High level shit. Even though I do have the Mirror Hero song, which makes it a lot easier. It's probably something I'll return to using when I do have to go back to that area, even if it is much weaker armor. It's just so annoying to get turned to stone constantly, though. And there's a lot of Medusas in the clock tower. It turns into a real pile of shit. It gets bad fast. Alright, I guess there's nothing else to get here. Go down, down, down. I want to take this down just because there's one or two things I want to see if I can get down here. This one should be easy, in fact. Yeah. But if that helps any there, let's see if there's a way to wolf fast jump from here. That doesn't help either. Interesting. Okay, well, at least I know now. Gonna have to take the long way around. peasy. Just a second. Here we go. What other dumbass shit can I do to hurt myself here, huh? God damn it. I have antidote. I don't think potion cures poison, does it? No. Trying to decide if I made the right decision there.
So, we meet again, Alucard.
It seems so.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle is different than I remember it.
This castle is a creature of chaos. It may take many incarnations.
So I can't trust my memories, huh? Oh well, I'll do my best. Good luck.
Probably gonna get a lot of streaming in this weekend, which means that if I finish this tonight or tomorrow, probably, and I'm still streaming tomorrow, I'll probably move on to something else, like maybe some Doom or something. Play some Doom. I also said I was going to do Virtua Fighter 2 at some point, the arcade version instead, for a change. To switch things up. I think it is possible to get this shit on the left without activating the mini boss here. I shouldn't say mini boss, I guess that's really a boss more than anything. That's some sloppy ass control right there. This sucks. This is so awful. I wonder if this is going to require that I get the double jump or something, or some other thing. Can the wolf be used here? Let me think here. Maybe, but I don't think the wolf jumps high enough. No, he doesn't. Oh, thank fucking God. So these are the same defense, but raise my intelligence. That's all around good. Although I'm probably not going to use magic in the fight anyway. I wish I could. Let me see if I can do it. So towards, down, back, towards, back. Never mind, I did, and it worked. And Soul Steel is what it's all about. It's back, towards, down, back, towards. It's quite the little twiddle there. Oh, I think this asshole respawns too, but you don't have to fight him unless you're passing through the room. So, finally got a better shield. That is a switch sealed door, and switch is on the opposite side. This room, this is some weird stuff right here. If you sit, sometimes, like, if you sit there, I think the curtains will close and then you'll get stabbed or something. I think with the girl ghost crying on the other side, she never goes away unless you just get up and then she disappears. Nothing else happens. Maybe it drops grapes sometimes. Maybe you have to get the curtain to close to get it to drop grapes. It's a very, very odd and creepy little interaction in a confessional booth. Weird stuff. Weird stuff, man. of stuff that goes on in any given part here, so it's tricky to say what to do or where to go. I think that's a save room, though, and I'm going to go in there, wrap it around the save room. Oh no, it's just a blocked off area. That one you just have to destroy the little pedestal and the statue slides down, and then you can jump over it. You have to be on the other side, obviously. Now that actually, I believe, is the entrance from the clock tower. The lower clock tower entrance or something. I think we're going to be taking the upper clock tower entrance, but only far enough to get to the opposite side of it where the double jump is. And then we're going to bail it. Actually, exploring the clock tower is in-game stuff. It's just almost pointlessly difficult, except for there's like one item in there that's crucial. It's crucial, and I think there's a crucial item on both sides, like both halves of the game. If you played this game, you already know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, I'll try to not spoil it. These ghosts have just an absolutely absurd amount of health. And I'll be fighting it forever, and I'm going to a different map anyway. This is the Hall of Spikes I was talking about earlier. Yeah, you need special armor. Special armor for that. Shit. I love this animation, just having subtle like rotation effects to have things affected by like physics or whatever. Something very cool about this game. It was a cut above 16-bit, side-scrolling games. Very well then. That the axes really served me well on. I didn't make much use of the axe in the past, but I probably should have. There's a lot of things that are above you and to your side, you know what I mean? Like diagonally up and above you, because it's a very difficult area to deal with normally, and the axe is the only thing suitable for it. God, why can't I not? I feel like that should be like doable. Like, there's got to be a way. I think something's wrong. Hang on. Go on by, dude. He really wants to be a part of that situation, huh? He really wants to be whatever I'm doing right now. Man, nothing else up here? This is a bunch of bullshit. Just one piece of zircon, huh? Yep, this is all correct. Correcto. The area that I'm trying to get to is if you go across this hall to my right, there's going to be a bunch of that shit. And then there's a big open area, which is the outlet from the clock tower. It's like its own separate courtyard area. I've got to get to the top left of that other bit of map that looks like the bit of map I'm in right now. It's to my right. So that's where we're going. Oh, I forgot there was a boss in here too. This thing. Shit. Not doing well at all here. Doing poorly. I hope I don't die on this part. I'm doing real shit ass. There we go. Health thing, please. Please? Oh, hell yes.
Impressive. You're very strong.
What is it you want? You didn't come here to tell me that.
You're right. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
Of the Belmont clan? Of course, but...
He disappeared about a year ago, and I'm sure he's here. If you see him, please let me know.
As you wish, my lady.
Thank you. So, you do know how to be a gentleman.
And I said, bitch. Oh, thank God. So, all right, here we go. I am so sorry. I was wrong. The clock towers are actually the three things that zigzag up and down to the right of that other courtyard where it says clock tower, where I came in from the right of the watchtower, all the way on the right side of the map. This is just another little bit of this chapel. This is the last bit of the chapel, but that area to my right that's big, that's above me, not counting the little path at the top, which is actually where I fought Dracula earlier. That other part underneath it, though, is a big courtyard in the top left corner of it, I think, is where I need to get to. Or maybe it even is just on the right. Hell, I don't know. We'll find it, though, eventually. There's a double jump power somewhere. Or some sort of power. A bat power. I don't know what the fuck I'm getting. Something. Something that'll rock this game along. I'm sure. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm in the wrong area. I don't remember shit, too, so... I don't remember the best order to do things in. I kind of can guess what I normally do. That's what we're operating with here. Yeah, that's a lot weaker, huh? And see how my attack's gone up one based on some stat. Who knows which one? Possibly luck. Possibly intelligence. I don't know. I don't know what affects it. Yeah, I did fully explore that. Okay. This is a long hallway, and then we work our way up to the right, and then come back to the courtyard that's above me. This is the cursed sword that does 0 damage. I've never understood this thing. I've always assumed there must be some enemy it fucks up. Possibly the one at the end of the first half of this game. But I don't know if that's true or not. I think I've tried it and it didn't do anything. It just seems like a piece of shit. And this is another key teleporter, which is excellent to have. I don't know if I have to use this to have it unlocked in the rotation of the other ones. I don't think I do. I think just seeing it's enough. And it'll get included in the rotation. This is going to be annoying as shit. I think it's just over on my left here. I don't think I have to get up to the top in any way. I don't think I have any means of doing that, and I'd have to go to the clock tower with what I have right now. Which would be terrible. Awesome. That's how you do it. Leap stone. Now I can double jump, and that changes a lot in this game. One of the most important power-ups there is. I have no reason to walk back. I think that as weird as it is, I think the move is to library shit yet. I do not think I can get the library shit yet. I think I should go to the clock tower. That's probably why. I'm sorry. I keep saying clock tower because and that's the thing on my right, which is awful. I need to go back to the clock. Man, why is there so much clock shit in this fucking game? Like, it's confusing, right? It's confusing to even talk about or think about. Here we go. That's the one. Instead of going through the alchemy lab, I'm going to go to the right this time. It is more profitable in a number of ways. You get a bunch of money in one of the hallways. Those big guys that you kill are, of course, worth a bunch of experience. So there's reasons to do it this way. It's probably about the same speed either way, as long as you're making good time. This is probably going to be better on the first guy. I don't know. That doesn't matter because I do so much damage now. It doesn't fucking matter. That was a joke. Let's keep the axe still, I guess. I do have this backdash move that I never use, so probably just a tiny bit faster than walking. Yeah, I was just thinking the map's automatic is probably based on it being how much you've uncovered by the time you buy it, but it's always been the same amount for me for the same reason. God, this guy is pissing me the fuck off. That alone would have been reason to not go this way. Jesus. Got a little close there, didn't I? Piece of shit. Play around with other items since I'm definitely going to get another item here in a second anyway. Such a weird one, isn't it? Got some cheese. Good deal. The Alucard stuff isn't worth a damn as far as I remember. Not at all worth using, I don't think. Worse. It's a fake version of the Alucard stuff that's actually good. The sword's not like awful or anything compared to other swords you'd get at the time, but the armor kind of is. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, it's quite a bit worse than the silver mail, but probably equivalent to, well, hide gears. Yeah, not good at all. But the Alucard sword is probably equivalent to the cutlass, right? 15 or, I don't know, 20. That's a much better weapon. Short sword? Is it equivalent to a short sword? Yep, that's right. So yeah, that stuff's trash, actually. Just do it for the hard upgrade. Now I have to like wait a full minute or something. Mine cheese on here. There we go. It's actually handy because those guys are fucking dicks. Again, looking at the weapons, broadsword is just not quite as good as the knuckles. And you know it's way slower. I don't think I have to demonstrate that. I mean, it would really have to be like a sword. If it was normal, like short sword attack speed, its damage would have to be like 60, 70 to compare to the DPS of these gloves. Ooh. Thank you. You guys are so annoying. Oh, that was slick. I believe I pulled that off. Oh shit. That leads up to another area, but I can't reach it because I don't have the ability to do that. There's another teleporter. Fast travel, I mean. Whatever you want to call it. That's a good thing in this game's design that Super Metroid does lack. I like this game better than Super Metroid, but that doesn't mean I like it like a whole lot better. I still would consider Super Metroid a 10 out of 10 game, and completely understandable if somebody prefers it as a game to this, just because it's first and does some things better, and it's a different game. They're both just so good. Like if you like one, you're gonna like the other, I would imagine. Unless you're weird. Works for me as long as it gets me faster without aggroing him. But I need to check the bottom left too, don't I? Fuck it, let's just run. That's another method you can use. Just run. Put that clock to use when I come back, maybe. This takes me to what area? I think this is actually what I want to do. But I would like to see what the top left is. I thought that I had these flip-flopped in my mind. I wonder what that is. I wonder if it's a save. Is it a nothing? Is it nothing? Oh, hell yeah. Everyone's favorite. Absolutely nothing. I wonder if I normally do this first or the other magic steel to my right first. I feel like I usually do this first. Hope I'm not missing anything important that I need to make this work. We can always come back. There's a lot of that in the game normally. You're actually seeing less exploration than somebody who's totally fresh on the game, but you're not seeing any kind of optimized run from somebody who knows what they're doing either. It's kind of in between. It's kind of an in-between take on this classic game. What a dick. Nothing too terribly interesting there. I'll go ahead and save again. Because I'm a weenie. That's an upgrade. Nope. Lowers my luck a little bit though, which I'm not super fond of, but whatever. It's not like I'm going to be wearing it forever, huh? Please. That fucked me up pretty good. Nice. I finally got a good pattern with those. Something I feel like actually works. Oh god. No. I'm going through that. Fuck that. Get back to the beginning anyway. Yes, I am. Okay. I'll wear the hell out of this memory card. This is a boss fight to my right. This is the switch that leads back to the chapel that I mentioned earlier. I believe there's a save to my left here. And I think to my right is the other side of the room with the dashing horse. You just don't want to fuck with the dashing horse room unless you have something cool to deal with that, like Poison Mist or Poison Mist. I'm getting really good at Soul Steal. I almost feel like programming a macro for that or something. I just don't really know how to do that. I'm lazy. It's a lot of work here to prove my theory. I will say that. This is a place I don't even want to go. other side of the dashing horse room, which I think actually completes the map just by looking at it from both sides anyway. I don't know if there's any reason to go in there. It's just literally video game hell. Stay out of that hellish nightmare room. That's my advice. Crazy enemy you only see like once. Hell yeah. He's strong as hell too. Gotta protect that green tea, bro. Most valuable item in the game. I don't know. I don't have any idea what it even does. I'm sure it's just some shitty food item. Oh god. This looks like a fucking nightmare. Let's save first before we try to do anything with that. And then I guess we'll just grind at it until we get it to work eventually, or I'll give up. God, that looks terrible. Again, if I could do a soul steal, it would change my life in there for sure. It would change the situation. Rebalance bullshit. Guess we're gonna try and do it the bullshit way. You know what? This isn't the end of the world here. Well, there's two of them. Goddamn. Totally worth it though for the fucking shield rod, right? The shield rod is not a good weapon, really. I mean, it does a lot of damage, but it's really slow. But it is fun to play with. Let me show you why. Okay, just a regular bullshit weapon. It's pretty slow. Not really worth using. But if you use your shield, okay, right? Your shield and your attack at the same time. Is that it? Yeah, it casts a shield spell, which gives you stuff, defense up for the night shield, which makes sense. I know that the leather shield makes a cow come out, which is pretty funny, and I think it raises like your luck or something temporarily. I should probably try to figure out which one does luck, because I might need that when I'm grinding. I don't know. If this fight turns out to be too hard or something, we'll return to it, but I don't think it will be. That gives you a hint as to your best move after completing this part.
Who are you? Open Hell's Gate. Come forth, my servants. The scent of your blood. You're a Belmont. Crush this flea who invades my castle.
Oh no, they didn't give me any trouble.
I'm certain that was a Belmont. So he says he's the lord of this castle.
There we go. It's all one. So right now it's R2 and L1. That feels even. Although who's to say I got them in the right order, right? Anyway, what should I do now? I just said it earlier. What I want to do is use one of these, 2 library cards that I have. They give you one, but I think it's good to have a backup as well. I might even buy another one on here, I don't know. I mean, it's not that big of a deal because there is a fast travel that's near the library, so if you're near a fast travel and near the library, it's not as fast, but it gets you there. Money doesn't have much use otherwise, though, except for if you want to save big time and get like 500,000 gold or something, it's worth getting the duplicator, which lets you use other items, and that stuff can like rival the chrysogram, especially if you're lazy and just want to mash a button that blows up the whole screen. But why is my luck -1? I guess it's an item. I guess it's those the blood cloak or something. That's what lowered my luck, right? These are all just to be sold.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm interested in this.
Thank you.
I mean, he has some stuff that's worth using sometimes, like that just makes me stupid. I wouldn't use that. It's worse. It raises my intelligence. The diamond plate's good if you can afford it. These cloaks are probably better than the blood cloak in a lot of ways. This one raises my luck instead of lowering it, for example. This one raises my luck and my constitution. This one's expensive. But it's really good. +5 constitution, it's great. Maybe I should buy some of this other gear. Okay, I'll get the Elven Cloak. Ring of Pails looks really good.
Thank you.
I'll hang on to the rest of my money.
Farewell for now.
That's not reachable up there, is it? I need something more than just double jumps. Motherfucker, I'm really getting bullied by a damn book. Badass, huh? It isn't the topaz circlet that I needed, but that is a handy one to have for certain stuff. It's the barrel circlet, I believe. Which I think you don't get until like you're in the Upside Down Castle, or I don't know, it's a pretty late game thing, whatever the fuck it is. Damn it. You guys are gonna cause me to lose my goddamn mind, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I'm gonna actually go crazy because of them. The fuck was that? Did I cast a spell? Summon spirit, left, right, up, down. Okay. I don't think I knew that one. No real way to practice that one without wasting items, so... Shit. Takamitsu, Onyx, Frankfurter. What an interesting set of stuff. Takamitsu, though. Two-handed shitty-ass sword. It sure could and did, didn't it? Couldn't it? Didn't it? It sucks that they make you walk this back. I don't think there's any other way to do this. They make you walk it back, don't they? Fucking dildo. Fucking too. This is so stupid. Alright, now I'll just be out of magic for like forever. That's cool. God. You couldn't just be like, go back. You guys like, go back to the shittiest room in the history of shit. What is this? Is that good? I have a feeling that this is a really fast weapon. I don't think it's as fast, and since it does less damage. Yeah, that's a fast sword, but it's not as fast. It's still not in the same class. I'd say it's about 2 classes below something like Jewel Knuckles, which again, I'm just going to basically use until I get to Pisogram. I will test other stuff, but I never find anything better. This is kind of how it goes. And that's my first use of the bat form. And I unlocked my first familiar. Familiars have to be activated from the relic screen. They don't work automatically. Because they don't want to assume you're using any specific one, so you have to go in and summon them. The fairy is extremely useful. I would say for generally walking around, the fairy or maybe the sword is the best one. The sword's pretty aggressive and pretty good at fighting enemies and stuff. It gets more and more badass. Or maybe even the ghost if you want to like maintain health. Although depends on how much difficulty you're having. You know what I mean? But the fairy, she uses like all those items like anti-venom and stuff and uncursed that you have to go into the menu and put in your hand and use to cure a condition. She just uses them on you. That's like one of her main benefits right off. And there's a few items that only she can use, like hammer, which is a hammer that she pulls out to break stone if you get stoned. Get anything for this? No real point to that. Is there no way to get the top area explored because there's no way to do that? That's as much as you can look at that. Oh, this is counting. There's a few things in the game that benefit from having explored more. There's a walk armor that you get later on that defense value is based on how much you've explored. And it tends to be on the high end because it's a later game thing. But it's especially a good one if you've done a good job of exploring. But I'm not going for like any kind of like 204% completion or whatever this game goes up to, or 214 or whatever. We're just gonna look at normal shit mostly. Oh, I should have sold off. I should go back. I've got a few like onyx or something.
What can I do for you?
I'm interested in this.
Thank you.
Only one, but those are worth a lot.
Farewell for now.
What the least bullshit way to get to the place I want to go is. Honestly, I should go outside and use the teleporter. And then I should teleport back to the middle area. Go ahead and do that before I do the bottom area. I wonder if there's any reason not to, if there's something I can't explore. I feel like I've always had gravity boots when I do that part, and I don't have the gravity boots yet. But I don't need the gravity boots to do it. Nor do I need them to get what's in the middle where the clock is. I probably will do that shit then. I'm doing things maybe a little different than I normally do, but maybe a little better too, I don't know. has stock, I believe, is another two-handed sword, and it's just a piece of shit, too. Oh, no, it's crazy high damage, but it's still not enough to... It makes you move forward when you swing it, which is garbage, and it's, of course, really slow compared to the gloves, which are just going to be the better weapon. I guarantee it. There's some shadowing effects applied on the moon here that I've never quite understood. These do happen on real hardware. This is accurate rendering. It's just... I don't quite get the effect they were going for. It's strange looking. I feel like there's a... I doubt I'm going to get all the familiars because I don't remember where they all are, but I think this is one of them. I was wrong anyway. I'll try it on this screen. There's a lot of screen here. It's coming up dry. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't know, man. Oh, I believe that this is some truly frustrating boss that I don't want to take on quite yet. I believe you then, I guess. Forced to. Maybe it's over here. It's not like I'm gonna have any magic to find out anyway, right? It's this round. But you can't hit it with an axe, you have to hit it with soul steel? Is that the deal? Or am I just hitting the wrong spot? I'm wasting time either way because I'm just trying to get that magic to come back up. I don't know if it's high enough now, but I'm gonna try. I've definitely got the magic for it now, just not the skill. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did hit that with the axe. I'm pretty sure it didn't do shit. But now I have the sword, which I'm probably not going to use, but I'm going to use the fairy anyway. I don't know, though. I feel like the sword does more as it levels up. The fairy might be more useful during a boss fight, though, so I'm going to keep her equipped for now, at least. Because guess what's coming up? Alright. And that opens that up. Remember how I mentioned that a million years ago? That's how that works. What does this boss use? What does he do? I remember he fucking sucks. I don't know. Guess we're going with the axe. Oh yeah, it's one of these assholes. Where does he run to? And I'll stop exactly short of it. Like right about here, right? Does this work? This is how I used to do this shit. Oh, I hit him twice that time. I was gonna say there might even be more than one down here, and there sure as shit is. Awesome. One moment. Sorry about that. I'm back. Here we go. On with the show. Not much more left here, though. I'm going to kind of be wrapping up this really soon. I do want to do this boss fight and maybe make my way to where I know what I'm doing when I when I start this up again this evening, which I almost surely will. I can never guarantee that. I should have labeled this part 1, by the way. That's dumb that I didn't, but I'll fix that. You know, obviously this is going to take a few parts. It's like a 10-hour long game, and I'm like 2 hours into it or something. So I've been streaming for 2 hours and 44 minutes, but the game clock has me at 2 hours and 11 minutes. That just kind of gives you an idea of how much time I've wasted. Alright, whatever this shit is. Oh, this is the guy where you want the barrel circlet, and I'm probably gonna deeply regret fighting him. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh no, I'm thinking of the upside down version, which is much harder. It's a different boss. This guy's probably fine. The amount of damage those do is completely meaningless against him. God, is there no way to attack him during any of that? What a pain in the ass. I may lose this. I'm doing 20, 30 plus points of damage at a time. She's got to save my bacon now. This is getting bad. I think I'm going to be reloading the game. Looks like I've lost this. I don't know what the best technique's going to be here, though. Oh, something like this, where you get knocked into him and go ahead and take the little one-hits off of his body where you wreck him. That's surely the trick. I'm dead, though, or unless I've got more potions or something she can use on me. I almost never hit him because of the range, too. I may have to just bite the bullet and use a different weapon on this part. Even though none of the other weapons do fucking dick for damage. They don't do shit, man. They're completely worthless. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and die. If I'm only getting in one hit at a time, like what the fuck difference does that make anyway, right? I want to go ahead and reload. could also try switching the defense for offense. That's always an option. I'm not locked in on that. I mean, I could switch specifically my familiar from the fairy to the sword and see if it makes a big difference. So yeah, this is Aurochs. If you've watched the anime and the second anime series on Netflix or whatever, he's the Native American dude. But of course, he was originally based more on Count Orlok from Nosferatu, which, if you haven't seen it, there's a recent remake of. But basically, Nosferatu is Dracula, except for in Germany, instead of England, the second part of it. First being in Transylvania, either way. Same story, though. Not any difference at all. Maybe this weapon works better on him. Wouldn't that be interesting? Well, let's try a different weapon, because the Jewel Knuckles ain't getting it done. That S-Stock has got amazing damage, but I'm sure it will get me killed. Garbage, garbage. Probably Shield Rod is probably the hardest hitting thing I've got that's one-handed. Maybe the defense up off of it would be really worthwhile too, I don't know, possibly. Yeah, that's how you do it. It's one way to cheese through it. The Echo's useful in certain dark areas where you use it and allow you to see the walls. I think it also reveals certain hidden items, and you can get a power-up for it that lets it do a tiny bit of damage. Not useful for combat necessarily, but more for just like getting like candles and stuff. I believe the Echo is also effective on secret area unlocking the same way that Soul Steel worked, but like other traditional weapons did not work on those walls and ceiling areas earlier. what to do here. I think I'm just going to wander my way back. Interesting. Okay, might as well save on here then. There's not too much of this stream left, but there is more coming up soon. So, if not later this evening, tomorrow at the latest sometime, but I really think it'll probably be this evening. I'm a little confused as to where... Oh, it's through the ceiling. I got my reasons for going the long way. I hate this fucking guy. I want him to die, but it's so hard to even fight him. Fuck with that at all, I hate it so much. Bunch of stuff to power up the fairy, which I won't even need. That whole fairy fight, that went so poorly. And it wasn't really the sword that made the difference, but it helped. Switching the weapon was what was absolutely necessary. Oh, that's where you get the gravity boots. I thought it was down in the lower area, so I'm like, wasn't even right about that. Nice. Yeah, it would have been cool to have grabbed these before I went up there, but because of the path I took, that's not how it worked out, I guess. Oh, yeah, because I didn't have the bat power yet, right? Last time I was in here. You know, that thing on the floor that I just stepped on is the switch that opens the drop down areas, like the one we just saw. This is a whole other map. I don't know if this is the one I want to go to yet. Maybe? It does feel right. I wonder which one is more correct to go to first. That one or the one on the right? I don't know, the one on the right I think is a little more limited. Maybe I should do it. Man, that's such a tricky call too. I don't remember the exact order there. Oops, wrong button. I'm an idiot. Oh wait, this isn't even an area. This is just some bullshit. How many library cards do I have? Three. That's good, I guess. Feels like a lot. I've bought two though, so yeah. There's any other crazy drops that I missed, right? Man, there's so many different places to go from here though, I think. I don't know, I'm finding that Bible pretty useful right now. I'm gonna stick with it. Heck yeah. Is that an upgrade? I think it is. Raises my defense but makes me dumber. Yeah, sure, whatever. Okay. shiitake. Toadstool. And check this out. This is if you fall the other way. Good thing I have these gravity boots. This is its own whole adventure over here. I'll get into in just a second. Let's clean up this other area that I haven't explored. Base of this, I guess, which is about one screen's worth here. That's fun. What a bunch of dicks. Again, this is a shitty area. I think I might even get another library card here. That's a pretty powerful two-handed weapon, I think. Not as powerful as the S-Stock, but it doesn't fling you into enemies and take forever to reload. Meal tickets. Look at that. Now he's way more badass. Not that yet. This probably be the last thing that I do here. A little story sequence and boss fight.
Mother!
That voice! Alucard, it's you!
I'm coming, Mother! I'll save you!
No, Alucard! Don't come here!
But Mother!
It's all right. If my death can save others, I gladly surrender my life.
Mother, no! Please, no!
Yes, Alucard. Watch me die, and remember always my last words to you.
Yes, Mother.
You must despise humans. They are to be your prey.
What?
Better for them to die than to let them compound their sins. Begin by slaying that one over there.
No, it wasn't like this.
What's wrong? Alucard.
My mother never said such a thing.
What do you mean? Kill them and bring them happiness.
No, you're not my mother. What kind of demon are you?
You broke free of my spell. I like that.
Demon, death is too good for you.
Come here, little boy, and show me what you've got.
Oh, what an asshole. What a heinous asshole. Shouldn't run out on the shelf, though.
Darkling, I smell your blood. You're a vampire? Could it be... that strength, that beauty? You're the son of Lord Dracula.
Death in the dream world will set your soul wandering for eternity, demon.
Wait, I beg of you!
Gold ring. That's one of 2 items required to complete the first half of the game. That's a very important item. Anyway, I want to wrap it up there then. I'll be back later with part 2, where we'll probably be able to get through the second half of the first. Let's say the second quarter of the game. Not saying this will be 4 parts, just saying that's about how far we'll be along. Anyway, this is Castlevania Symphony of the Night, one of the greatest video games ever made in the history of video games. And, thank you for watching. Have a good afternoon.